Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am on FSD 12.3.6. Just wanted to share my morning commute with you. Just dropped the kids to the school and I'm on my way to my next destination. So we will be using the FSD for this trip.
Now turn left onto East
And you will
Road.
see, like, you know, as I mentioned in my previous videos too, this thing get really, you know, addicting. Once you start using it, you can't go back pretty much. Really great technology. Perfect left turn, as you guys can see. No issues with that. I am just trying to fix the volume a little bit for the navigation. Okay, perfect. And you can see it's automatically changing the lanes while driving by itself, making these calls on its own. My automatic speed offset is on and I'm on the most aggressive setting for the FSD. So this is on plaid mode right now, and then for my FSD settings it's on assertive. Slightly drizzling. Oh, I have to take over because there was a pothole,
500 feet, turn
so
right onto Spring Hill.
didn't want to go over that, so I just completely took over and
Now turn right onto
put it back on the
Spring Hill
FSD now. So this is the only thing I've noticed so far, like, you know, since this is a vision based system, it should be able to see the potholes, but that is one thing that is not improving even in this latest version of 12.3.6 for the FSD. Other than that, it's very cool so far. Noticed a few things in my last videos as well. Some of the stop sign, not all, that's the observation I've noticed. Like when it goes to the stop signs, on some of the stop signs, it takes forever to, you know, start moving forward. For some it's not like that, like slow. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this, and like we will be seeing more stop signs if they come along the way to see how this thing is gonna react. But just a normal day. Just want to see how this thing is gonna perform. This is my third or fourth video, I think, with the FSD 12.3.6, and so far, like, I don't see any issues. Even when we're turning, we're not very close to the curve, as you can see. Perfect right turn as well, and these lanes are okay. So as you can see, I didn't do anything. This came in the correct lane on its own, because this lane was supposed to go here and turn here in this development, but we have to go straight. So it did so without any issues. The car drives very natural, like as if you're driving by yourself. And as I have mentioned in my previous videos, guys, always pay attention to the road and get ready to take over at any point, because this is still a supervised version, still a beta version in my opinion. They're just calling it supervised, so you are still responsible for whatever your car is doing. So make sure you're paying attention and you're ready to take over at any point. I've been testing this thing since version 11, and from version 11 to now 12.3.6 there's a big change. This has come a long way. Really love this technology, and I can only see this getting better with the future updates. There already talks about 12.4 version coming out at some point, and it may like reduce the warnings that you see on the screen to, you know, put your hands on the yoke or apply a little bit of pressure. So that's what the rumors are. Not sure, so we'll leave it at that. Once these things come out, we'll test those as well. Very natural so far, no issues, no mistakes. And as you can see, you know, I didn't even get the warning message here on the screen. And the weather is a little bit like, you know, cloudy today. It's drizzling too, not that much, and not getting the FSD degraded messages as well, which you will get if it's you know, a lot of rain. So far everything looks fine with slight rain. So I never let my battery get below like 20%. It's been almost a week since I last charged the car. I was also not here for a few days, so we are still at 50%. I'm gonna try to take it down to 20% today, and then I'll probably put it on the charge. It's a good idea to sometimes, like, you know, go to the lower limit and then charge it up all the way. I only charge my battery to 100% when I'm going really far, but normally, like, you know, for daily drive, you know, it's at 80%, and my lower limit is like 20%. So and most of my driving is local, other than like that, like if we have trips that we're going far, then I just charge it to 100%. Based on how I drive, especially if you want to get the most range, then you have to drive on the chill mode and, you know, follow a consistent speed limit as well. There are various factors too on how to increase the range and all those things. So there's an energy app on the Tesla, and, you know, it shows you where your consumption is going, right? So yeah, but when you're driving on the plaid mode, or like, you know, driving on the drag strip mode, then you don't worry about range. It's all about performance at that point. So far no issues again, like it's going really well. So there are a few complex intersections that are gonna come. We'll see how this thing is gonna perform. So this is slowing down on the light, perfect behavior. That's what we're expecting. It should be slowing down, following the traffic ahead of me. And I made a video where, like, the car literally stopped on the green light. So I will be retesting that scenario. It was around like similar road, but you know, that video is gonna come and I'm gonna retest what happened with that, right? So maybe it was just a safe maneuver because there was a car in front of me, and FSD was just slowing down to make sure that, you know, it's not blocking the intersection. So that's a lot of feedback I got from you guys as well. So I am gonna be retesting that today. On my way back, I'll go to the same route, and there'll be a separate video for that, which I'm going to be posting. But if you guys can see here and like look at the traffic that is going, this is really amazing technology. Like, you know, this is what your car is seeing right now, and it's there's no lag as well. I'm noticing, like, you know, it's all real time. It's reading the road signs as well. If you look at this thing, I don't know if I can show it to you on the camera, but if you can, like, see, you know, this road is going straight and also going left. So there's a sign on the road itself, and it's showing up here as well. So this is the magic of Tesla vision. So we are in 2024, guys. Like, did you guys ever imagine we'll be having self-driving cars, or like somewhat self-driving cars in 2024? It's just amazes me every time I think about it. Perfect, slowing down and then picking up on light. So the speed limit is 40 here and we are going at 40 miles, around 42 miles, so a little bit, 5-10% is okay. That's the speed offset settings, I think. Safely coming in the right lane, just gave the signal. Yeah, so for my daily drive, I don't think I can live without the FSD now. Like, it's really stable, and as long as you're paying attention, right, this is gonna be a great tool to use, right? So this came a long way, I would say. So we have another right turn coming up, sharp right turn coming up, I would say, and we'll keep an eye on the curb as well when we are turning. So we are in the right lane to turn, and we are turning, and we are at some distance from the curb. I'm always noticing that because a lot of people complain about this. I did not notice a scenario where it was really close, except for one time when I was, I think, on version 11 something. On the 12, I don't think I had any close calls or anything like that. So guys, I'm gonna end this trip. I'm gonna stop this video right here with my feedback that, like, I will be retesting a few more scenarios. So if you guys are interested in, like, you know, learning more about FSD in real world scenario, please consider subscribing.